Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. Whether you are a new or returning subscriber, I'm so glad you are here with me today for a fun and creative mandala flow honoring the vernal or the spring equinox. Now, a mandala is a circular flow. So we're going to be completing a flow going in one circle, going one direction, and then we're going to go around the other way, going the entire direction. And there's a couple themes at play in this class. So there is that theme of cycles, of honoring the passage of time and that kind of cyclical nature of our lives. The spring equinox is that halfway point between the winter and the summer solstice. The summer solstice, right, where the day is the longest, is that kind of peak expression of like solar, in Sanskrit, it's rajasic energy, active outward. Versus that quieter, more receptive energy of wintertime. I know I personally am really sensitive to the changes of seasons, even in sunny California. And you might relate to this too, of really that winter for you might be a time of real kind of rest, rejuvenation, letting your metaphorical fields be fallow. So that seeds can be planted and bloom at the proper time as time progresses. So this class is really meant to honor where we are in the present moment, in the here and now, because we are on this journey, right, of unfolding, of blossoming. So whatever is inside of you, right, a sense of a spark or a passion within, really take that time to tend to it and honor that today. We are going to start class in a meditation, so you're welcome to have like a block or something to sit on for meditation, but once you are ready to start, I will meet you on your mat. We are going to start in a seated meditation. So as you're ready, let yourself find a comfortable seat. Maybe let the shoulders roll down the back as you start to lengthen up through the crown of your head. Maybe closing your eyes or gaze soft over the tip of your nose. And for the placement of your hands, you're welcome to let the hands rest down on the thighs, maybe facing down to ground your energy or facing up to receive it. And since we're going to be kind of connecting into this idea of unfolding and blossoming, I invite you to connect to the heart space physically. You can even rub the hands together gently to generate some heat before letting one hand and then the other hand lay across the heart space. Just taking a moment here to really transition into this container of your practice, knowing that there is nowhere else that you need to be, and nothing else that you need to do other than showing up for this unfolding. And really allowing this time on your mat to be an unfolding, a process that occurs unified between body, mind, and spirit. Grounding in together. Inhale fully through your nose, filling all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. As you continue to breathe here, finding that equanimity in your breath, a sense of evenness from your inhale into your exhale. Right, the vernal equinox is that halfway point between the winter and the summer solstice. So it's a time of equal light and dark. As we continue to proceed towards more light. right? The solar active energy is growing stronger. And I invite you, as we move through our physical practice, from that place of an inner witness, can you start to witness and honor this unfolding or a sense of blossoming of whatever is within you on a deeper level? If there's something that you've been percolating on, something that's been generating in your soul or in your heart, use this time on your mat to honor that and to let it blossom and grow. Taking one more deep inhale together, filling all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes to open if they were closed. Let's interlace the hands behind your head, sitting up tall here. Bring your head back against your hands. Lift the base of your heart. As you inhale, let's find a seated cow. Start to curl the heart higher. You can let the head fall back into the hands as the elbows go wide. Inhale here. Exhale, seated cat. Chin gently drops towards your chest. Let the elbows tilt in, stretching the back of the heart. Inhale, seated cow, curling up. Exhale, seated cat. One more time, inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. And then coming back up through neutral. Again, bring the head against the hand, relax the front of the throat as you inhale, lifting the spine taller. Exhale, release your hands, meet me in tabletop. We'll start to create a bigger sense of movement in your spine from tabletop. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Inhale, seated cow, or inhale, just regular cow, arching the tailbone, arching the heart up. Exhale, cat, rounding through your back, release the weight of the head. 2 more times here. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Think of this movement really happening, almost exaggerating in the upper back. Inhale, seated cow. Lengthening between shoulder blades. Exhale, seated cat, rounding between your shoulder blades. And then we'll find neutral in your spine, big toes touch, inhale. Exhale, round through a cat back into child's pose. Root your hips down to your heels. Lengthen the arms forward. Breathing in, breathe behind your heart. Exhale, sinking deeper. Gaze between your thumbs. Inhale to a baby cobra. Stay low to the ground as you undulate forward. Press down through your toenails. Anchor your pelvis into the floor, but feel the space between your shoulder blades. Curl forward towards the front of your sternum. You'll breathe in here, elbows squeeze in, shoulder blades squeeze in. And then as you exhale, let's round through a cat pose into child's pose. So dome the back, sink your hips to your heels. Let's find a little bit of movement and flow with that. Really thinking of a fluidity in your spine. Look forward, inhale, baby cobra. So like a wave, ripple forward. Exhale, child's pose, rounding through a cat back. One more time here, looking forward. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose, rounding to your cat back. Shifting through a tabletop as you inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog, reaching up and back. Maybe pedal it out here and let your breath become bigger. And reconnecting to that sense of equanimity, of balance from your inhale to your exhale. As you find stillness in down dog, heels soften towards the floor, arch your tailbone skyward. And then roll forward to a high plank. Inhale to roll forward. Take a moment to pause. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Push the floor away from you and feel the crown of the head lengthen forward so your neck is still integrated with your spine. Breathing in here. Exhale, down dog, and take it back. Let's flow plank to down dog. And think of that sense. Take that equanimity that's in your breath and let that energy infuse your movement. So inhale to a high plank. Use your whole inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, down dog. Use your whole exhale to reach back. One more time, inhale, high plank, roll forward. Exhale, down dog, and reach back. And this time as you high plank, inhale, roll forward. We'll exhale into a low plank, option for your knees down or knees lifted, but the elbows will bend back in space to a 90-degree bend. Squeeze the triceps by your ribs. Inhale to a cobra or up dog. Up dog, lift your kneecaps, lift your thigh bones. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips as you stretch it up and back. Look forward, see your hands as you inhale. Exhale, ragdoll fold, step your feet behind your wrists. Take a nice bend into your knees. Just lay the torso down here for a moment. You're welcome to hold onto your elbows. Maybe you sway a little bit side to side, letting your head go. Lean a little bit forward. Lift your hips higher, breathing in. Exhale, release your hands, bring your feet together. Bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, roll up your spine to stand vertebra by vertebra. Once you reach the top, roll your shoulders to your ears, lift, 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 feel the tops of your shoulders squeeze. And as you exhale, completely relax your shoulders down your back. Inhale, rise your arms, reach up. Exhale, forward fold and hinge at your hips. Lift up halfway as you inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, take a flow, moving through high to low plank. Back bend as you inhale, cobra or up dog. Big exhale, down dog, and take it back. Inhale to a three-legged dog, float your right leg high. Exhale, round your back, step the right foot forward in between your hands, low lunge. Stay high on your left foot. Inhale to a high crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders over your hips, rise your arms. Spin the front of your left hip forward and lengthen the tailbone down. Grow the spine a little taller. And as you inhale, maybe begin to lift your gaze here. Exhale to a gentle back bend. I want you to cactus out your arms, puff up your chest, and pause. Now, if you're feeling this mostly in your lower back and like the tailbone's kind of sassing behind you, scoop the tailbone forward, lift the sides of your waist towards your armpits, and puff up between your shoulder blades. Really good. Stay in here, one more full cycle of breath in, broad across your collarbone. Exhale, shoulder blades pull together a little more. Start to circle the arms around. You'll inhale to a lunge reach. Lean your torso forward, pull your arms overhead and pause here. Lift your right hip crease back a little bit. So you're gonna feel more weight on the right leg. Stack your nose over your toes and retract your belly button against your spine. Breathing in, fingers stretch forward, heel presses back. Now listen here, big movement. Exhale, warrior two, all the way to the left or to the back of your mat. So here's what that transition looks like. Opening all the way, all the way, all the way up until the left foot points to the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Settle into your lunge, drop your tailbone down. Stack your shoulders over your hips, reach wide across your fingertips. Now listen here, I want you to breathe into lengthen and stretch. Exhale, place your hands behind your head and your elbows are wide. Inhale to an active reverse warrior. Lift your heart up and back. Lean your heart back a little bit as you stay low through your hips. Inhale, let your head come against your hands, elbows press wide, puff up your left ribs. Exhale, your choice, down dog or flow. So you can plant your hands, step your left foot back, and the elbows bend to 90. Back bend as you inhale, cobra or up dog. Big exhale, down dog. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, so we'll flow that sequence to get back to the front. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. So you're facing the back of your mat, right? Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Circle the arms around. Inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Open all the way up. Hands come behind your head. Inhale, active reverse warrior. Puff up the chest, lean your heart back. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. Big exhale, downward facing dog. All right, left side, let's inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, round your spine, stepping left foot between your hands, and you stay high on the ball of your right foot as you inhale, rise to a high lunge. Turn the front of your right hip forward rather. And really start to welcome and become receptive to more space being around your heart. From front to back and side to side. Dial your pinkies in, dial the upper, outer arms in to better frame the heart space. Breathing in, start to drag your navel to the base of your sternum. Exhale to a gentle back bend, start to curl the elbows back, puff up between your shoulder blades, maybe lift your gaze here. Carve the tailbone to point straight towards your mat. Cycle of breath, inhale to puff up the chest. Stay your exhale, shoulder blades squeeze together. Circle your arms forward as you inhale to a lunge reach. So as you hinge from your hips, the arms will pull forward, but you stay active through your back leg. Press your right quad up, drive your right heel back, and let your nose stack over your toes, lengthening forward. Big inhale, fingers stretch forward, heel stretches back. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. So you're gonna open all the way, all the way, all the way up until the right toes point to the back of your mat. Sink into your hips. Press into your left outer heel. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Breathing in to lengthen longer. Exhale, place your hands behind your head. And I should have said on the first side, if it just doesn't feel intuitive for you to do this more active reverse warrior, just use your arms and do the traditional reverse warrior. But here we go. Inhale to lift up and back here, stretching out of your lower back. Lean the heart back and let your head come against your hands. Inhale to puff up your right ribs. Exhale, down dog or flow. So again, you can step right to down dog or maybe taking a flow. And down dog is where we meet. So as you face the back of your mat, we'll flow that same side to create that complete mandala or circle. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, rising up. Exhale, gentle back bend, curl the heart back. Circle your arms around, inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, big warrior two, all the way to the right. Hands come behind your head as you inhale, reverse, take it up and back, lean your heart back. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathing in, breathing out. All right, so part of that importance of the equinox is this sense of, right, we're not there yet. We're not yet at the full expression of what's to come. But being in the here, being in the now is how we get to that full expression of our dreams and what we desire. So really use that equanimity, that sense of balance that's in your breath to express what is here for you in the here and in the now. Let's flow that mandala, connecting our breath with our movement. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Riding the waves of breath, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, gentle back bend, lean back. Circle the arms around, inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, warrior two to the left, opening up. Inhale, reverse warrior, hands come behind your head. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Same side leg, you inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, back bend. Arms circle around, inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, hands behind your head, lean the heart back. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. Exhale, down dog, keep breathing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, rising up tall. Exhale, back bend. Circle the arms, inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, puff up the right ribs. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high, same side. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, gentle back bend. Circle the arms, inhale, lunge, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, puff up the heart, head comes back into the hands. Exhale, down dog or flow. Back bend as you inhale. And big exhale, down dog. Finding evenness in your breath as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, high plank, let's come forward. And exhale, really slowly lower onto your stomach. Find Sphinx pose, elbows slide under your shoulders. We'll move into a prone frog. Bend your right knee. Glue your heel towards your hip. You'll start to turn the left hand towards the right forearm as your right hand comes back to hold your foot. So maybe your hand finds your foot and you can pull the heel towards your hip. Drop the right hip down, turn the heart forward. An option to pivot your right fingers counterclockwise so they point towards the front of your mat. Drop your right hip down and curl your heart up. So we're gonna get that nice quad stretch here. Let's breathe in, push into your left elbow a little more. And then as you slowly release, reset through a Sphinx for a moment. So as you come through Sphinx, feel the upper arm squeeze back, elbows squeeze back. As the space behind your heart curls towards the front of your sternum, listen here, you'll inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to take your left hand, let it come underneath your left shoulder as the right arm slides out in line with your shoulder. Turn your gaze to the left. Push into the left hand as you roll your body open to face the left. Now you can stay right here, or maybe you pick up the left foot, bend your knee, and place the left foot down. So you're getting this really nice pec stretch. Keep your head heavy here. We'll take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly come back onto your stomach. Slide the right elbow in as we move into Sphinx pose Sphinx pose to reset, and we'll do prone frog on the left. Really pulling left heel to hip with the power of your glute and your hamstring before you turn your hand to the right, or turn your right hand to face the left forearm and bring the left hand around. So no matter where you are, start to drop the left hip towards the floor and lift out of your right shoulder. Maybe you spin the left fingers clockwise to point to the top of your mat. Press down into your right elbow. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Reset through Sphinx pose, right? Just so we can find that. Press down on your toenails. Feel the upper arms, the elbows energetically drag back as the space behind your heart curls forward. Breathing in. And then this time as you exhale, your right hand will come underneath your shoulder as your left arm moves to the left. So the hand will be in line with your shoulder. Turn gaze to the right, face your body to the right. You can stay here, maybe you pick up the right foot, bend your knee, and place your foot down. Resting through your head. Breathing in. Exhale, roll back onto your stomach. Finding Sphinx pose one more time. Press through the toenails, root your pelvis, plug the shoulder heads back. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Hands come under shoulders. You'll inhale through a plank or a table. Big exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to the front of your mat. Lift up halfway as you inhale. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, chair pose, sinking back and down. Rise the arms, pause. Keep moving your shin bones back like you're looking for a chair someone's pulled away from you. Wrap your low core away from the inner thighs and elongate, unfurl the back line of your torso. You're breathing in here. Exhale, hands come to your heart, squeeze the inner thighs, sink low. Inhale as you rise to stand. Option to take that prayer hands into a back bend, lift the thumbs up and back. Scoop the hips forward, curl between your shoulder blades. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's move into a little bit of balance. We'll find dancers on the right. Bend your elbow towards your waist. Collect the big toe side edge of your right foot. Thighs draw together. Inhale, lift up through your left arm. As you exhale, begin to kick the right leg back as you take your heart forward and up. Drop your right hip down. Invite the area around your heart to take up space, right? So whatever sense of spark that you connected to within yourself, in that earlier part of practice, continually invite it to express as it is in this moment. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release, coming through center. Let the arms drop by your sides. Dancers on the left. Bend your left elbow to your waist, collect the big toe side of your left foot. Inhale, rise your right arm, and exhale, begin to kick the left leg back. So there's equanimity between your back leg and your upper body. Ooh. So as much as you lift up through the left inner thigh, guide the shin back, still climb the torso higher. Breathing in. Exhale, slowly release. Maybe you reset your mat if you're outside on a windy day. Okay, so we just opened the heart a little bit, and we're gonna find a little bit of balance before we go into one more heart opening pose. So we'll do eagle. Meet me with big toes to touch, arms by your sides. Inhale, chair. Exhale, eagle on the right. Cross your right elbow under your left elbow as you cross the right thigh over your left thigh. Squeeze your thighs, sink low. And for this eagle, I actually want you to squeeze the elbows in and pull the elbows towards your heart. So we are going to just do a little bit of compression around the heart space. Plug your shoulders back, lengthen the sides of your neck. Slowly unwind through chair. Inhale. Exhale, eagle on left side. Left elbow comes under your right. Pick up your left leg, cross it over your right. Stay committed to the depth of your foundation. Sink your hips, squeeze your thighs together. For this variation, we're going to find that little bit of compression, elbow squeeze towards your heart. Still stack your heart over your hips. Bring your head back slightly. Relax the hinges of your jaw. Unwind as you inhale, chair. Exhale, rise to stand, arms come down by your sides. We are going to do tree pose, and I will give you the option to find some heart opening in this tree. So here's what it looks like from the right side. You're going to pick up your right foot, place it to your inner thigh or your calf, or maybe you don't even use your hand, and see what happens when you do that completely actively. Lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze outer hips together. Let's start with uniting hands at your heart, and from navel center up, create space from the inside out. And welcoming the expression of this pose unfold and blossom moment to moment. Maybe you also grow branches reaching up. And then maybe, right, you find a little bit of a back bend here. So you can cactus out the arms, root through your left foot, push right foot into your left thigh. And then lift the back line of your torso, puff up between your shoulder blades. Maybe you lift the gaze here. If you took the back bend, slowly come up through center, lengthen your arms as you inhale. Exhale, right foot steps next to left, and arms come by your sides. Let's do that on the other side. Tree pose on the left. Step your left foot to your right thigh. Push your thigh and your leg into each other, drop the tailbone. You can guide your hands to your hearts. So all of the strength of your lower body and your pelvis is a reference point, right? It's going to keep you grounded so you can explore growing taller and taking up space lightly with your upper body. Option to stretch the arms up. If you want to take the back bend, maybe start to cactus your arms. Press foot into your thighs, the hips shift forward. Lift the back line of your torso, curl your heart back. Maybe start to lift the gaze. If you took the back bend, slowly come through center as you inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise your arms, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Lift up halfway as you inhale. Exhale to a crouching curl. Place your fingertips under shoulders with your feet together to touch. Bend your knees, lower hips towards your heels. Puff up the back line of your torso as you round your forehead to your knees. Pausing here, just one more inhale, curling in a little tighter. Exhale, sit down onto your mat. Let's close with a forward fold. So again, we did a lot of this heart opening, right, to kind of honor the heart space and that sense of blossoming, unfolding in the moment. And then we'll kind of close that heart space to bring a little bit of balance. Stack your shoulders over hips, rise your arms as you inhale. Exhale, let yourself fold forward. Feel the tailbone and the hip creases arch back as you lengthen through your spine. Deep breath in and out. Slowly roll up, cross your right foot over your left thigh, place the right hand behind you, wrap your left elbow around your right knee. Inhale to prepare, exhale, turn your chest to the right. Stack your ears over your shoulders. Just do a quick little counter twist, turning the body to the left as you inhale. And exhale, come back through center, other side, cross your left foot over the right thigh. Bring your left hand behind you and wrap your right elbow around the left knee. Big inhale, hug the shoulders back, puff up the chest. Exhale, rotate your chest to the left. Bring your ears back to stack over your shoulders. Spin your left waistline back. And take a quick counter twist, turning to the right just for a moment as you inhale. Exhale, let's come back to center and just find a seated position. And you can sit once again on your block just to help you sit as tall as possible. Noticing whatever shifts have occurred, right? Whatever sense of unfolding has occurred in the body over the course of your practice. And taking that with you as you inhale, the arms overhead, palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Slowing down your breath, inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale. Palms touch, exhale, hands to your heart. Feel free to close your eyes here. And let's just find a really even breath. Press out all the stale air from your lungs. Inhale fully. Even exhale out. Let that evenness of your breath stay with you to carry you on the path and showing up for what is right here, what is right now. Blink the eyes slowly to open. So I invite you, if it feels right, you can go on to a seated meditation or a shavasana. Or if it's time for you to move into the rest of your day, you are welcome to move into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. Please let me know in the comments how class was. I hope you enjoy the gifts of the spring season, the vernal equinox. Please share this class with a friend if you are called to do so. And I'll see you in the next one.